Congress is in a state of disarray. There's little doubt about that. It's cobbled together, along with other opposition parties, an alliance called the India Alliance, INDIA. It has been sort of, involved in seat sharing talks, and some of it has proved to be successful. But I don't think they have a coherent narrative to match Prime Minister Modi. They could talk about unemployment. They could talk about the electoral bond scheme, which was a fundraising mechanism which has been declared unconstitutional early this year. But I don't think the narrative, they have stitched together a coherent narrative to match not just the BJP's narrative, but also the incredible popularity of Prime Minister Modi himself. There's no one in the opposition to match that kind of popularity.
What do you make of these accusations and claims of ethno-nationalism, authoritarianism, that Modi and the BJP is using the economic directorate as a tool to stifle opposition? Is it clear that India under Modi is moving in a more authoritarian direction?
Well, the jury is out on that, but there is little doubt that democratic institutions have been undermined in a serious manner. The freedom of the press is an issue. As you mentioned earlier, opposition leaders have been targeted. Some of them have been put into jail. As I mentioned earlier, the electoral bond scheme, whereby the BJP raised an incredible amount of election funds, has also made the playing field very skewed. So there are definite worries about the quality of Indian democracy. The elections, there is little doubt that it will be free and fair, but the playing field definitely skewed, and that's a real worry. And you mentioned the ethno-nationalism. We just had the consecration or the inauguration of the Ram Temple in Ayodhya, which is one of the key parts of the BJP's electoral agenda. That's been fulfilled, and all indications are that is going to be a major campaign issue for the BJP over the next month. So there are worries about ethno-nationalism and what one might say sort of everyday interreligious or communal tension.
Ronojoy, can Modi and the BJP count on the agrarian vote, on the farmers' vote, when they have been up in arms, when they have been escalating their protests, and the farmers, let's not forget, they're a sizable voter base?
Right. The farmers are an important constituency, but they are sort of scattered across the country, and the grievances are also quite different. So it could make a difference in parts of the country, particularly in some of the northern states like Punjab, Haryana, where the discontent among farmers, especially somewhat larger, bigger farmers, is definitely real. But I'm not sure whether that's going to swing the vote in the opposition's favor. I think issues like unemployment, which is really an issue that resonates with the electorate, if that is something that the opposition can target and aspire to convince voters, that could be an issue. But again, as I said, the opposition as of now does not have a narrative to match the BJP's and Prime Minister Modi.